Alright, Sunday night, you know what that means. Another edition of Bobbeth TV. Mud Mule TV is here. We have got the Motowear International late models at Eldora Speedway. That is the Motowear International Pro late models this round. Must offer up an apology straight away to the drivers of the Knuckleheadz iRacing League. As we're supposed to have two broadcasts today, this is actually the second of the two doubleheader races, the doubleheader races that are usually on a Sunday night, but daylight savings has changed in America, so I've got 2 weeks or so of 3 weeks, 3 weeks or so of a weird time difference, which means everything's an hour earlier than it used to be. And I unfortunately missed the first race because of that, so I apologize. So we've got a couple of number of sprint cars out there on the track. We can currently see the 013 of Michael Clark. Let's see, John Bennett's out there, Jesse Ingram. Dawson Potter, quick time 16.497 on the board first. I need a little bit of a toast while we get this one going. All right, looks like those times starting to fully come through. We've got 12 on the board. Michael Clark is quick time 15.983, 16.113. Jesse Ingram's 1 Martinez 16.179. That's the top three. Then we move over to the 16.2s, Cody B. McDonald and Chris Standridge, 16.215 and 16.276. That's fourth and fifth place. Wayne Bridges, 16.331, 16.337 for Travis McDonald, 6th and 7th. Michael Mad Dog Davis, Donald Ingram, Dawson Potter, Michael Moniz, 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th. They have a 16.412, 16.430, 16.431. And a 16.484, and then 12th place John Bennett 16.595. Chris is out there sort of chilling on the track. Looks like everyone has qualified. All right, looks like we're lining up at the pit line. Let's get down there and see if we can see who is going to be in this 6-car heat. We see Christopher Standridge and Juan Martinez on the front row. Michael Clark, Travis McDonald, Donald Ingram, and Michael Moniz. Checks. It looks like we have an invert in the top three in our heat races, as well as the top 5 in points will be going back to the rear of field. But Real Racing, One Martinez, Christopher Standridge, Michael Clark, Travis McDonald, Donald Ingram, Michael Manise. We are off and racing. Sorry about that. The halfway mark is done. Just 2 more laps to come as we get this one underway. So I'm still trying to, just there's little things that I have set up that I don't have running, and I'm just trying to get them working. I thought I'd missed both broadcasts, so a little bit not awake properly just yet. The 4 has moved into the race lead. He's got Michael Clark in front of him with behind him with 1 to go. Donald Ingram and Christopher Standridge as we get around to the start-finish line and get that checkered flag. I'm not sure why I got that camera, but thank you, camera crew. All right, second heat, Wayne Bridges, Cody B. McDonald, Jesse Ingram is there, as well as Michael Mad Dog Davis, John Bennett, Dawson Potter. 6 cars, 6 laps. Eldora Speedway.
Green.
Off we go. The 028, Cody B. McDonald just in front of Wayne Bridges. Behind him, Jesse Ingram. You see Michael Mad, Dog Davis, John Bennett, Dawson Potter back there in the final 3 of this 6-car field. Pro late models at Eldora Speedway. This is the Knuckleheadz iRacing League's Motowear International double header. They start the racing a week off with the Motowear International sprint cars and then finish up with the Motowear International late models. 360 sprint cars up first, rotating late models each week. Last week was limiteds, this week pros, next week supers. Coming down that backstretch penultimate lap, Jesse Ingrams and Travis McDonald, they are Cody B. McDonald battling it out. As we get to the white flag lap, wave that flag, Barney. See, Jesse's going to make a bit of a move on that low line, but I don't think it's going to be enough for Cody B. McDonald. He's going to keep racing at a 2 down the backstretch into 3 and 4. We're going to get a winner, Heat 2 a winner, Cody B. McDonald, Jesse Ingram 2nd, Wayne Bridges 3rd, Michael Mad Dog Davis 4th, John Bennett 5th, Dawson Potter finishing in 6th. All right, 40 laps. This is the main event. on that front row. Pole position, Michael Clark, Cody B. McDonald, Juan Martinez, Jesse Ingrams, Donald Ingrams, Wayne Bridges on the third row. Fourth row, Christopher Standridge, Michael Mad Dog Davis, Travis McDonald, and John Bennett on that fifth row. Sixth row qualifying is Michael Manise and Dawson Potter, but of course, top five in points will go to the rear of the field. And that, ironically, is the 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 from the grid. So our main event race starter will be Travis McDonald, the 88, on the pole position. Wayne Bridges on the outside pole position. Behind them, Travis McDonald, Michael Mad Dog Davis, Michael Manise and John Bennett, Dawson Potter. And then we have the longest line of Juan Martinez, David Ingram, Jesse Ingram, Cody B. McDonald, and Michael Clark.
Green.
Oh. I'm so sorry, I just realised something. I've really got to do this quick. I am sorry, but voice chat and stuff's on and we can't have that on a broadcast, so let me just get that sorted there. Don't need any of that coming through the broadcast, any on-track chatter. Race leader off the straightaway is Travis McDonald, Michael Manise, Juan Martinez has moved up to third, Wayne Bridges fourth, fifth, John Bennett sixth, Michael Mad Dog Davis seventh, Jesse Ingram, Michael Clark in eighth, ninth, Donald Ingram, Cody B. McDonald 10th, Dawson Potter in 11th as we get this race underway. 40 laps, Rosberg, USA, Eldora Speedway. This is the Knuckleheadz iRacing League. As you can see on the track map, they are still pretty tightly packed. Dawson Potter looks like he's falling off the group just a little bit back there. But from first to 10th, they are fairly still settling in. Ran out of coffee, that's not good. Should have grabbed a drink of water or something before I sat down. We've got a pretty good battle going on up here, 3 wide. Let's get to Travis McDonald. It is Travis, Michael Manise and Jesse Ingram, as well as the 13, Michael Clark. See, now they're 3 wide for 3, 4th and 5th, 3rd, 4th and 5th. Second place is the wonderful Mike M Designs painted Michael Manise car. Last lap of the first quarter of this feature. Lap 10 will be underway once they come out of 4 here over that start finish line. Donald Ingram and Wayne Bridges battling it out there, the 92 and the 10. Cody B. McDonald, we can see him just behind them. John Bennett, Michael Mad Dog Davis, Dawson Potter as well. Dr. Laz! He's on the YouTubes. Welcome, Dr. Laz, on the YouTubes. Bombers TV live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. Bombers TV is the social name. If you are a Twitch fan and you do love interactive streams and gaming, sip, chat, play on Twitch, hosted by the wonderful Dr. Laz and the beautiful Rockstar. Oh, first caution has come out. The 88, there's that front right. Just sitting nicely up on the guard there after being damaged. But yeah, Sip Chat Play, Twitch, twitch.tv/Sip Chat Play. Where's your cousin Juan? He's on the track. He is in the race lead. Let's get up to Darren's unofficial racing cousin. See if we can find a better camera. There he is. There, that is the 4 of JJ Martinez, Juan Martinez on the track. He is our reigning, defending late model champion. So he won the season last season, and is back again to try and reclaim that season. The 44 and the 88 in the pits. Alright, looks like we are 1 to green, coming through 1 and 2. So we'll head down that backstretch, and into 3 and 4. Get this one underway. He's a cousin from another racetrack. No, I can't think of something wrong with cousin. Oh. Good noise. I was going to get the assistant to go me a drink, and here she is with a drink. This is why she's paid the average bucks. Right, off and racing again. Juan Martinez, Michael Clark, Jesse Ingram, Michael Moniz, Cody B. McDonald is the yellow late model back there. We can see a run of other cars there as well. They are Donald Ingram, John Bennett. Looks like that goes all the way back to Travis McDonald, Michael Mad Dog Davis, as well as Dawson Potter. Back there in 11th, Wayne Bridges in the 92 machine. There's John Bennett, the 10 of Donald Ingram, not Michael Clark. Michael Clark's the 13, Bob. As you can see, great racing going on. Let's get down to the track cams. That's why we still have more than half of the race to go. It gives you a visual idea of the speed. We get to see a bunch of really cool Mud Mule TV logos. That's beautiful, beautiful logos. Yes, we can work something out there, Daz. You just send me a couple of copies of the new books, and I will advertise them at the opening of my show. Wouldn't even charge you per race, just be a one-off transaction. I would love to sponsor new stuff. So let's talk about that. Let's talk, Daz, after the race. Send me a message. We'll talk. Because I think you would be a fine American sponsor to have. Be the what were they? Giraffe Raptors? Giraptors? Be the Giraptors 50 lapper. Boost ups 100. Alright, we're at the halfway mark, so we're just going to check in with our leader, see how he is going. Our leader is still currently Juan Martinez, hailing from the mid-south. His racing opponent is the 013 of Michael Clark, and he's also from the mid-south. Looks like caution has come out. Can't quite see where it was affected. Looking through the relatives, usually a good way of getting an idea. Travis McDonald is in the pits though, so let's have a look at him. Oh, looks like he got up into the wall. That front right gets broken, won't turn, and it is very, very hard to turn when you only have one wheel determining your direction. So, yeah, he's going to have to go to the pits, get that repaired, get back out. We'll get this race back underway. Second caution of the night. It will be lap 21 when we get this one going again. Halfway mark will be our race point. Yeah, no, I'm serious, Daz. I'm more than happy to work something out with you there, brother. official sponsor of Moose Dumps. That'd be great. Well, no, the official sponsors of Mud Mule, sorry. Moose Dumps. Maybe we can be Moose Dumps TV. No. Bud Moose. Alright, they're going to come into 3 and 4. We're going to get this one back underway. It's actually going to be lap 22 of 40. So 19 still to come in this 40 lapper here at Eldora Speedway. We're in Rosberg, USA for the Knuckleheadz iRacing League's Sunday night racing action. Usually the Motowear International doubleheader, starting off with the Motowear International 360 Sprints, and then wrapping it up with the Motowear International late models that we have on your screens right now. Unfortunately, Bob didn't realise until it was too late that daylight savings has started, and started for you guys in the States, which means all of my broadcasts come back an hour. Start an hour earlier than I'm used to, so I was not prepared for that this week. I am today now, so just today will be an issue moving forward. Early nights, early racing, this is going to hurt. Juan Martinez still our race leader with the 13 of Michael Clark, throwing a slider in front of him. Looks like he comes a little bit higher up the track. That allows Juan to sort of naturally float under him, keep that momentum. He was going to be able to try somewhat a similar tactic, but the 13 stays up high, and we know if you get up high, you can maintain that momentum race out of the exits into the straightaways. It's going to be hard to beat. So looks like we've jinxed your boy, Darren. For those of you know racing and see the Majula Say Speed Shop logo on the front of that car, those guys create some amazing setups for these cars and make them very, very fast. So there would be some excellent racing knowledge behind that race car and the team. To go. We are almost in single-digit laps remain. We're barely 25 minutes into the broadcast. All right. Before we get to just a few to go, we'll jump back through the track, have a bit of a better look as to where everyone is. Looks like the 30 of Michael Moniz. He retired 12 laps ago, so we wish him the best of luck. But Michael Clark's our race leader. Juan Martinez in second. Jesse Ingram's third. Jesse Ingram, there's no S there, Bob. Cody B. McDonald in fourth. John Bennett fifth. Donald Ingram in sixth. Seventh, Michael Mad Dog Davis. Travis McDonald in eighth. Dawson Potter ninth. And our final car still on the track, Wayne Bridges in the 92 machine, is currently in 10th. Juan Martinez, quickest car out there on the track. 15.844 is his quickest lap. Yeah, Michael's quite new to this particular circuit and has come out and really started running. I think he got a win last week or was in the top 3. OP, how are you, brother? Come and watch the Zoom Zooms. As we only have a few to go, 6 more to come as they come out of 4. We're going to try and jump up to the leader, Michael Clark. Juan Martinez, he's in second. I appreciate you, OP. Appreciate you, brother. All right, we are 5 to go. Lap 36, sorry, is almost over. It will be 4 to go as the boys come out of the turn, hit that start-finish line. Barney's going to get ready to grab that white flag very soon to signify the end of the racing green flag laps. I just completely went blank there for a moment. That is not good. All right, 3 to go. We're so close. We'll go one more look around the track, see what everyone else is doing. There's Cody McDonald. Up in front of him is Jesse Ingram. Behind him, John Bennett. That's third, fourth, and fifth. Oh, there comes fifth right there. As we come around 2 laps to go. Anyone that's tuned into Mud Mules TV before will know there is the mythical right window cam. I've looked through every single camera I have attached to this stupid thing, and I cannot find that particular camera, but it comes up every now and then. I have no idea. Look, now it's just taunting me. Now it is just taunting me as we get to the start-finish line to end our race. There's Sip Chat Play as well in the Twitch. Give him a follow on Twitch. They do a lot of Jackbox games and those interactive sort of games. And they're a lot of fun, a lot of inappropriateness, but a lot of fun. And I don't want to dox my mate Dr. Les too much, but some of the finest Philly comedians you will come across in that Twitch streaming platform. So definitely check him out. All right, there's the 13. He's up on victory lane. Let's pause it there. But that's a beautiful shot for the 13. We're going to jump over to the Discord. And let's see. Well, apparently I can't navigate a Discord and talk all at the same time. It's a bit tricky. All right, we're going to start off with JJ Martinez. I believe. Oh, that's the street stock points. What's the heck's the points there? All right, JJ, how did you go last week? While I try and look it up. Let's see.
I got fifth. I got 1 point.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. So the points are all weird this season. Everything's a bit different, and the top 5, not just the top 2 from the previous race, going to the back of the field. We had a bit of an invert in the heats. Just a lot of little changes there to try and make the racing as competitive and as tough as it possibly can be. It's going to help the guys who aren't necessarily enjoying success come up the field a bit. And get that extra skill set. It's going to make guys like yourself only better because you're behind the 8 ball and you've got to sort of race your way front. But race your way front, you did, my man. You had the quickest lap time on the track, 15.844. Now, late model pros at Eldora. Is there any better combination?
Supers in Eldora.
I knew you were going to say that, and I should have not walked straight into that. Now, we do have supers obviously next week. Won't be at Eldora. Where will it be? It will be
Lima Land, I
Limaland.
believe.
And then we have our first mystery night. That one's going to be very interesting. No idea of what the car is or the track. Now, I'll apologise to everyone eventually, but I'll throw out an apology to yourself. I completely missed the fact that daylight savings was ending this weekend. Was starting for you guys this weekend, and so that brought all my broadcasts back an hour. So normally it's at 11:30 my time that I start, but it's 10:30 now. So I didn't have my alarm set or anything, so I completely missed the 360 race. How was it?
No, I didn't do good.
You didn't do good. All right, we'll move on from that one. You did better in this one.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know what to. I'm sort of lost. I've only had the one coffee this morning, and it was a rush. As I say, I was very late. As the defending champion, and as a lover of super late models, do you feel like you're on a bit of a back foot in this competition defending wise, or do you think that it sort of mixes around enough that you're going to be on your toes a bit, but should be able to keep control of it?
I have no idea. I practiced super so much, I left all these other cars out of it.
I was in a pro race the other day. I hadn't done one in a long time. I'll give it a shot. All the changes, and I felt like I was doing really, really super well. Just got really sort of happy with my efforts, and I was like, okay, no, this is cool. I can do this. And then absolutely stepped on my wiener because I started to obviously try a bit too hard, got a little bit too confident. So Yeah, I'm not quite ready for them. You guys make these look so damn easy. I watched you guys race here today, and I just want to go jump on Eldora and one myself and have a run because it looks so fun. What was the track like? 12 cars out there, probably more, sorry, 10, 11 cars. The 12th car, Christopher Standridge, didn't take the green for some reason in the heat, despite making it through to the big dance. What was I going to say there? What was the track like? Was the wear and tear there? I had a race here the other day that I broadcast, and they said that it felt like it was Eldora of the old, where it was really high 1 and 2 and really low in 3 and 4. What was it like out there for you today?
At the very beginning, it was the bottom was there. That's how I got to the front so quick. And then it just bottom got really slick, like the rest of the track. And it was just coming high line, and then slider in 3 and 4.
Yeah, no, definitely, and it looked initially when that. Speaking of sliders, when Michael Clark hit you with that slider towards the end of the race, I think it was like 3 or 4 to go. It looked like he went up a bit too far, as in close to that wall, and you really didn't have to cut under him. Did you think you sort of had him back there? It was a bit of a surprise to watch him race out of that the next turn and sort of take the lead properly. We see on the high line that it can give you that momentum, but did you feel that that sort of came out of nowhere? It seemed like it was a very quick process. It wasn't a build; it just sort of happened.
Well, I didn't get the restart I wanted, so it put him right there beside me, and I
Ah,
wasn't able to get to the high side of one. And it just went downhill from there.
yep, and that's something that definitely goes a long way in sort of setting yourself up for a good run. Is a good start if you give that person just that little bit of an edge. That it can make it very hard. A lot of the race speed very similar. So if a car does get past you, it is very hard to have that backed up speed. Now we're off to the Waynesville Mods tomorrow night, and then the Run What You Brung series will be at Lernerville. Now you were pretty successful there last week in the modifieds. How do you feel this week?
Not too bad. Hopefully I can get in there and do pretty good. I like Lernerville. It's a good track. I raced there last week in a different league. Did horrible.
Yep.
But let's not talk about that. We're gonna try to do good here tomorrow.
Definitely. And then Lima Land for the Run What You Brung series. Do you have any idea of? And obviously, don't give your hints away. But do you have an idea of what car you feel like you're going to run at Lima Land in the Run What You Brung series after the big blocks?
I have no idea yet.
So it's certainly an interesting concept that they've come up with there. 8 cars, 10 races. Every one of the cars are run at least once. So you're going to run cars you possibly don't like. You're going to run cars you do like, and then the opportunity to double up on a couple of them. So it's going to be really fun to see how that balances out. A couple of good races coming up. All right, my man. Look, well, congratulations. I promise I'll get up early tomorrow so we get the big blocks in case you do well. But before we let you go, friends, family, and sponsors, who do you want to give a shout out to?
First off, my girlfriend for letting me do this. All the admins that put this on. You when you don't oversleep. I'm just kidding.
You're fired, Bob.
You when you put this stuff on, and my teammate Jonathan Sutton. Yeah, he has duty, so he couldn't make it here tonight. And my other teammate from Fusion, which I'm pretty sure is Cody from McDonald.
Yep.
I think that's about it. Oh, Mike M Designs
Yeah, I noticed
making all my awesome paints.
a few different paints out there. Even Mike had a new paint on his car. Some good designs, and yeah, as I said before, I said it to you, I said it to Mike. There's only two rap guys. Well, technically three rap. There's two rap guys, and a third guy who's a painter, but not really a rap guy. He's an artist, I guess. Yeah, only three people I've ever recommended: Mike M Designs, Dice Race Designs, and Caro Designs. So definitely onto a winner there. All right, my man. Look, I'll let you go. Best of luck tomorrow. No doubt we'll be talking to you sometime soon. It just depends on what capacity. But we look forward to watching your race and can't wait to see you on the track tomorrow.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you. All right, now as my scored. God, I am not managing this well tonight. All right, and that leaves us with the other man that battled one up the front. Mr. Michael Clark. Not as familiar on the Knuckleheadz iRacing League, Bobbers TV, Mud Mule TV. God, how many names have we got? Dreams, but came out last week in the late model series at Lanier. Took the win in a bit of a shock upset. Juan Martinez, obviously a reigning champion, looking to come out and start that climb again. And you come out of the gates. We spoke about it last week, Michael. It was a bit of a shock, but not a bad one. It was obviously we see that when guys come into the league, they just solidify into the group well. And you've done it twice in a row, back-to-back wins in the late model series. One has a firm challenger for his title, I believe. How do you feel the race went? Obviously, it went well. You won, but was that game plan?
That's always the game plan. I know, like with this week, I was going to the back. I was just having fun, just trying to set the fastest lap that I could in qualifying. Uh, Me and Juan had a really good heat race. I think I beat him by .002 or something, just like at the line. But I knew I was going to the back anyway. Really, the first 10 laps, I just wanted to keep my head down, and I just stuck it down there on the bottom and just rolled the bottom real nice and smooth, and tried to make my way to the front as quickly as possible without using up as much tire as possible.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely. I mean, a 40 lap race, obviously, anything over 30 laps, you sort of start to see that the tyre wear does come into play a bit, and 40 laps, especially if you're running up the front or battling the lead, you don't, you can't, you can't afford to battle hard and try and conserve tyres. So it's sort of um, one or the other. Now, there was a period there towards the end of the race where you threw a slider at JJ, went up over the nose, nice and clean, but it looked like he carried a little bit too much momentum, was going to come up onto the wall. You got it stopped almost perfectly, probably at the last moment, but still managed to maintain that outside line momentum so that when you got to the next turn, you were able to beat JJ out of the line. Now, not out of the turn to the start finish line. Now, normally that's something we see people do after they've built up that momentum after a lap or three. It generally takes a couple of laps to get that momentum built. Were you surprised that you're able to throw a slider, stick it near the wall, and keep your outside line momentum all in the same hit?
so my game plan with that was, I knew if I threw the slider, he was gonna cut under me. I know he threw the slider. I just drug the brake a little bit to get the car turned down,
Yep.
without losing as much momentum. And then I knew in 3 and 4 the cushion was built up enough, um, that if I slid, all the way up to the top of 4, I could ride that cushion off and it would kind of catch me.
Yep.
I didn't really have to worry about tearing down the wall there. Really just trying to force him to go through the slick and lose that momentum. Um, because I mean the tacky's where you really want to be unless it rubbers up.
Yeah.
Um, but I figured throw it in there, and I knew it was gonna stick and force him to cut down and go through the slick a little bit and maybe spin the tires, and that's exactly what happened. So I don't think I could have played that any more perfect than what I did there.
No, no. Look, I think that if anyone, I know. Look, I'll speak for myself rather than any other driver, but I know that if I tried to stick that, it definitely would not have paid off. If I tried to do something and sort of, just flying by the seat of my pants, there's a chance that I might be lucky. But no, no, you combine two very awesome sort of techniques: the slider, the outside line momentum, and yeah, it sort of looked like it was almost like the exit at Lernerville, where you get that right rear sort of hooked up on that burn on that turn as you come out of 4, and it just like it can't help but spit you out with extra speed, and that's what it looked like with you and one. You were side by side for so much of it, and then bang, it just spat you out, and you could just see the speed difference. And I think that it's going to be this late model championship run, the defense by one, and the challenge by yourself. I think this is going to be the series to watch. Because yeah, it looks like you're both settling in as each other's sort of not nemesis, but I guess main opponent, main challenger. Early on, both positional on the track and on the points. So no, I'm really, really looking forward to watching this battle play out, my man.
Oh yeah, it's always fun racing with Juan. He was really really fast all race. I know he set quick time there. There was one point I got under him and I clipped that inside wall, and I felt like I had a little bit of nose damage. And now that I'm looking at the car, I definitely did. Um, but he was really really fast all race. I knew um, that I was gonna have to figure out something to get by him. 'Cause he was just so quick all race. Um, but once I got by him, I had that clean air. I just ran my race, hit my marks to the best of my ability, and tried to take off.
Definitely, and look, it all came to fruition. If we look at the main screen, we can see the 13 sitting on the Eldora Speedway victory lane where it so deservedly should be. And look, I think before we let you go, obviously we want to wish you all the best of luck for whatever races you do have going, and we hope you enjoy that success that you so uh, look like you deserve. You're a great racer. You're respectful. You don't race too hard. You're a great example of guys who can race someone out of their comfort zone without doing it, in a negative sense. So squishing them up into the wall or things like that, just making them race through the sleek, making them come out of their comfort zone. So, look forward to watching you race, man. And before we let you go, friends, family, sponsors, who'd you like to give a shout out? Who goes into making a team like this?
Uh, Chris Ferguson, Blake, Majulis,
Mm.
Evan C. They have a really good program going on over there. So and everybody over there. I mean, you hop in the Discord and anybody's willing to help you. Gain speed anywhere you can. So big shout out to Majulis C Speed Shop, CFM Esports, High Performance C, Sweet Victory Apparel, Spartan Transportation, WR1 Sim Chassis, VLR, Tag 3, Bill Stein Shocks. I've got so many sponsors on this car, and they they all just they really put together something special with CFM Esports,
Definitely.
and I'm glad to be a part of the team.
Yeah, no, for sure, man. No, I know a number of guys, whether they're just sort of affiliated or friends of the family with Majula Say or with CFM, and Ferguson, he does a lot of great work. It's not just okay, let's get the best of the best and make a team that's going to win for us. They really do have some good developmental setups and systems, and some of those working with some of the smaller groups to sort of feed their way through the system. So anyone that's here to make someone a better race car driver is pretty cool in my books. And yeah, they don't really get much cooler than Craig Ferguson, Chris Ferguson, or Majula Say Speed Shop as well. I know a couple of guys. Michael Lonas, Justin Robinson, I think, used to be associated with it. There's a bunch of guys that have been associated, and no one's come out of that group with not being better than they were than when they went in. So no, that's awesome, man.
Oh yeah, Chris, the fame never got to him.
No,
I don't think it ever will. He's in Discord right now talking to a bunch of guys,
yep,
so I'm about to head over there. But I mean, he sits in Discord with us. Like anybody can join it. It's a public channel. Um, but I mean, he's always there to help us out, and uh, he spots for some of the guys sometime, and uh, just helps everybody find speed where they can. And
yep.
he's just a really cool guy.
No, awesome, awesome, and yeah, no, I've had a few friends that have caught up with him in the states of tracks, with the when they have the sims and stuff out there for the hot laps and the quick times at Eldora and whatnot with the virtual racing at the real racing, and no, they're just all round great guys by the sounds of it, and really do everything they can to improve this sim or this sport that we love as our hobby. So no, you've definitely got yourself lined up with a good team. They've definitely got themselves a great driver in you as well. So congratulations yet again, man. We wish you once again all the best of success, and we can't wait to see you on our screens again tomorrow night.
Thank you, Bob. I'll see you then.
Thank you. All right, that was our winner here tonight, Michael Clark. We spoke with Juan Martinez in second. Third place finishing was Jesse Ingram, Cody B. McDonald, John Bennett, Donald Ingram, Michael Mad Dog Davis, Travis McDonald, Dawson Potter, Wayne Bridges, Michael Menez, and Christopher Standridge didn't take the field, so I'm not sure what happened there. We wish you all the best, Mr. Standridge. All right, guys and girls. Hopefully, we will be back for our first of 2 doubleheaders tomorrow night, an hour earlier than I'm usually expecting. So I will get my alarms all fixed up. We'll get that sorted. But for now, you have just finished watching Bobbeth TV's Mudmule TV edition of the Knuckleheadz iRacing League's Motowear International Late Models. Thank you so much for coming out and watching. Dr. Laz, you are the man. Sip Chat Play and the hosts, Dr. Laz, obviously, and Rockstar. Beautiful people. Could not meet better, nicer people. Check them out. Sip Chat Play. Follow them on Twitch. So you know when they're live, you will not be disappointed. You will come out of that with belly laughs, with aches, and probably a slightly more impure mind than you went in with it. All right, guys and girls, thank you so much for watching.